Hey, yo, peace, family. This is Lord Jamar for the Yanadameen Godcast. And if you watch the Godcast, you know my number one sponsor is Miracle Food. That's right, Miracle Food, the perfect cleanse and reboot for a healthy immune system. And these times, you know, a healthy immune system is very important. It's also anti inflammatory. Miracle Food has Moringa, black seed oil, beet root oil. It also contains CBD. Miracle Food is just what it says. Miracle Food. Brought to you by my brother, the Chakra Doctor. So this is a black-owned company, y'all. We promote black-owned companies here on the Godcast. Okay, so go to chakradoctor.org and get your Miracle Food today. Tell them Lord Jamal sent you. Peace.
I'll let you go peacefully. Oh yeah.
Let's get it. Drugs to cope with the way we live. They done turn the neighborhood into the Bay of Pigs. Kidnapped the fathers and enslaved the kids. Now they poisoning the water that they gave the kids. He ran from the cops, so they sprayed his wig. We gon' turn the precinct to the Bay of Pigs. Saw the crib like that's the way you live. Loafy bread, baking soda sitting in the fridge. My melanin garners hatred, it's sacred. Hussein Bolt, I'm too swift for the races. Drugs change the house structure. See my uncle smoke rocks downstairs, now the attic is in the basement.
Preview.
Did you have a chance, Lord Jamar, to check out the Floyd Mayweather fight versus Logan Paul?
Yes, I did.
Would you give us your thoughts on that, man? I just saw highlights of it here and there. What'd you think about it? Did you like it?
To me, it was, it was highway robbery, just the way that Floyd said it was. He said whenever I could make a heist, why not make a heist like this? It's something about certain people, man. It's just like they'll draw you in, your attention. You know what I mean? And these were two individuals where they both have that energy. You kind of want to see what each one is going to do. And so when they brought it together, it was almost like, damn, kind of do have to see this. Like, like, fuck it. I would pay 50 to just see what the fuck, you know what I mean, is going on with this. But at the end of the day, if we expected to see a real, like the old school Mayweather, doing what Mayweather does, then yeah, we was going to be disappointed. I mean, I think as long as they ain't let the white boy fucking knock him out of some crazy shit, then it's a win to me. You know what I mean? Because that's the only really way he could have lost is if the white boy came in there and fucked him up.
He tried. I saw a little clip.
He had one little flurry that he tried, and then all of a sudden, fucking boom. Some people are debating whether fucking Mayweather had this nigga knocked out for a couple seconds because it looked like boom, he hit him with some shit, and then like it seemed like Mayweather might have been holding him up or some shit like that. Now, of course, the guy is denying that was the case and all that type of shit. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that, Digga. He's denying that that's the case. And whatever. But Digga brings up a good point right here. Digga says, I love how she's just interactive through the chat. Digga says, I don't like the fact that some random YouTuber can get in the ring and last with one of our greats. Shaking my head. Now that is true. Like certain things should be reverent. Certain things shouldn't be just so easy. Just because you got money, you can fucking all of a sudden, I can fly Air Force One or some shit. Like they would never do that. Like, you understand what I'm saying? There's certain shit that I don't give a fuck how famous you are or whatever the fuck that you shouldn't have access to. And the fact that they'll use one of our greats to let this guy basically live out his white boy fantasies, which is what this is. Because he said it at the end, like, shit, I can't even believe that, y'all even went for this shit. Like, that's the kind of shit he was saying that they're like,
Wow.
I can't even believe I'm in the ring with Floyd. Like, are you kidding me? He's one of the greatest fighters. This is still surreal to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because even him, he probably can't believe his white privilege of, you know what I mean? How many spoiled niggas would be able to just get in the ring? Or let's say, who's a white champion? Who's somebody white that white people revere in sports?
Butterbean?
No, not Butterbean. Let's say Wayne Gretzky,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Wayne Gretzky in hockey or some shit. You know what I mean?
Or Larry Bird.
Now I'm just, I'm a black dude and I'm so popular on YouTube that, they're going to let me play one-on-one against Wayne Gretzky. Like, yeah, they wouldn't even entertain no shit like that. Wayne wouldn't even fucking entertain it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, so Digga, you can have a good point. And I understand. I agree. Actually, I agree. It is some bullshit that he can just jump up in there.
And let's not forget the fact that this was an exhibition fight, so it doesn't count against.
Right. Well, first of all, it was
Mayweather's
agreed
record.
that there would be no announcer of a winner or loser, which is some bullshit in a way too. Like, look how it protects. To me, it protects the white dude. Because there's no way that Floyd was going to lose this shit. Like, he's a real boxer. He's had real fights with real warriors. Like, I'm sorry. Like, this guy has not been boxing long enough to really be in there with a fighter like Floyd and really, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. And he was mad big. What, he was 30, 40 pounds heavier than him and still couldn't do the job. Like,
he looked like a heavyweight.
He is a heavyweight.
Man.
He is a heavyweight. Floyd ain't no goddamn heavyweight.
Right.
So anyway, yeah, it is some bullshit. I saw it. It was, it was a robbery. It wasn't an exciting fight. It wasn't, I wish Floyd would have really tagged him up. I wish Floyd wouldn't even let him, homeboy try to get that flurry off where he just had to protect and, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that looked crazy.
Yeah, but it was some bullshit. Anybody that know about boxing know that was some bullshit. It wasn't nothing that Floyd couldn't handle. You know what I mean? Now maybe somebody else that's not as experienced as the.
Do you think
was that Jacob? Which one is that? Jacob? What is
Logan? Logan Paul?
Yeah, I get them mixed up.
Yeah, Logan Paul. Do you think it would have made Mayweather look a certain kind of way if he would have lost or got knocked out, considering that it wouldn't go as a blemish against his record? Even though it
would have went against a blemish against his hood record.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, first of all, I don't know, but I hope you're about to segue into the Lamar Odom and the white boy, the other white boy. What's his name?
I can't think of it. I know what you're
talking
about.
Come on, the singer dude, B. The singer, say his name in the chat, people. What's his name? Lamar just fought. What's his name? Anyway, Aaron Carter. So anyway, like Floyd. Well, especially Lamar though. Like you can't let no Aaron Carter whoop your ass. I'm sorry. Like Aaron Carter is an ex fucking, you know what I mean? Crack smoking, meth smoking type. Hey, shut up. Type motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? Like we would have to seriously go to the board and consider like revoking Lamar's fucking black card or some shit. Like, seriously. Like,
weren't you there?
If he let not Lamar, if he let fucking Aaron Carter fucking whoop his ass, oh no. We would have had to, at the very least, we would have had some sort of adjournment. Like, hang on, we got to talk about this, y'all. Like, can Lamar still call himself black?
Weren't you there with him? I saw.
Huh? Yeah,
I
I
seen
seen
you
him
were
out.
there. You were with him, weren't you?
Yeah, I seen him out in Atlanta and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When he was training for the shit. And he was training to some fucking brand Nubian punks jump up to get beat down. And I'm like, yeah, brother, you better do your goddamn thing. And again, like, it seems like some of these white dudes, they try to come, you know, with as much as they can come. And they be put your head down and just start swinging. Shout out to Big Stu Films. Appreciate you, Big Stu.
Big Stu, salute.
Yeah, he said St. Louis checking in. Invite all to watch this great content. That's right. So yeah, he was training and shit, but I'm like, yo, bro, I seen a video where the nigga Aaron Carter was like beating the shit out of one of those dummies and shit. You know what I mean? One of those punching dummies. And I was like, man, this boy better not let this fucking fucking meth smoking zombie fucking whoop his ass. You better not. You better not. So yeah, I was very happy to
you was in his corner, Lord J.
Of course. Of course. So that being said, if Floyd would have let Homeboy whip his ass too,
even though it wouldn't have went against 50-0, it wouldn't have been 50-1.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if it would have blemished his
it wouldn't have
his physical record. It would have blemished our psychological record of Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
In a way, did he blemish what he did? Was that a blemish? Nah, not really. Because he, you know, niggas know, man, that's just a older fighter now who retired, who just made a crazy bag off some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like off some easy work. But again, if he would have lost, we would have been looking at him sideways. You know what I mean? As the black community, and just, you know what I mean? Just as people in general would have looked at him sideways. So I'm glad that didn't happen. And Lamar, thank you. Yeah, stuck to your jab. You knew you was long. You know what I mean? Stick to your jab. Let that jab do the talking.
I said,
and he had a TKO Jamar. Actually. Lamar had a TKO on his bitch ass. Yeah, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
It would have been nice to see Floyd do the same thing. Lord Jamar, I had asked why does he keep taking on these exhibition fights? It's almost like
it's free money.
It's almost like, are you not happy with being 50-0 and you want to take an L? Like, why? You've got enough money.
No, it's free. Well, I mean, I guess some people would say, do you ever have enough money? Somebody said black versus white in all these boxing matches. Talk about it, Lord Jamar. That is true. They are setting up a lot of these as race wars. Best believe White Boys was gassed when Homeboy knocked out Nate Robinson. They was gassed after that. Ooh, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? They was feeling good about themselves after that. You know, after this fight, not so much. But that is at the same time, you know, Floyd didn't handle them to the point where niggas would have got it hyped off the shit. See what I'm saying? Like if he would have knocked them out, you would have had some niggas would have been out there like, yeah, white boy, you know what I mean? We out here knocking white boys out. You know what I mean? Like he didn't give niggas to have a chance to have a feeling like that. Yeah, white boys had that feeling when Nate Robinson got knocked out. Hey, black niggas. You know what I mean? I'm a white boy. I can knock you out.
Don't you think we kind of all want to see the white versus black? It adds more excitement than black on black. You know what I mean? Entertainment wise.
I mean, I think there's a part of us that wants to see that. Ultimately, we want to see good fights, though. I don't want to just see black on white. I want to see two good fighters that are competing at a high level against each other.
Right.
And at the end of the day, let's not forget that's what boxing is supposed to be about. You know, who's the best conditioned? Who's the best technician? Who has the most heart? Who you know, who can keep their head, their calmness the most in order to become victorious. That's what boxing is supposed to be about. Not just about money, not just about, you know, wins and losses and shit like that, you know.
Right.
It's supposed to be man on man, mano on mano, because it's one of the only, you know, the few sports where it's like just one person. It's not a team sport. It's a one-on-one sport. You know what I mean? And ain't nobody in there to help you.
Right.